The views and opinions expressed on From the Mouths of Madness are that of the panel and not of the Geeks Under the Influence Network or their sponsors. Listeners, beware.
Get exactly what you want, but like everybody does. So it's like just this movie. We just saw it in one. We saw it in two perspectives, right? But anybody could do it. Like women could also get men. Women could also get women.
Here's the thing, though. I've had different technology just all of a sudden fuck up on me.
Yeah.
You know the one thing I wouldn't want fucking up on me,
Especially while your dick's in it.
Thank you.
Especially while your dick's in
and
it.
it goes, lubrication shut off immediately. Shut down. Like. No. Like I've had a phone just die on me out of the blue. You know what I don't want to just die on me is my sex bot while I'm fucking it. That would be a hard lesson. Yeah. So no technology is safe. So yeah.
But there's safeguards. It can't hurt a human.
Well, but if it's not able to control being shut down, say there's a fucking blast and a EMP.
Just
kills everything, including my fucking dick.
Oh shit!
They're like the casualties. I'm like, well, I know that, but my dick
is like
was in a sex bot when the EMP fucking shut everything down.
Are those things like? Is there a version of that that's real? Do you know?
What, EMP?
No. Fuck. I know. Yes, EMPs. I'm talking about a sex bot, like a full on like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Japanese have something close to it.
Man, but it's gotta be like for the 0.00001%ers, because like I'm talking like legit. What we got. Does that exist, or is it like a rudimentary version where it's like...
That's not something I'm going to search on. I don't want it in my internet history, so...
That's why I'm asking.
You tell me, yeah.
That's why I'm asking.
Tell me.
I didn't search for it, because I don't want that either. It's like, oh, this
you know what? I don't
motherfucker.
want ads popping up on my fucking...
Sex bots.
So we saw you were inquired about Japanese sex bots. Like,
striking ads. Today only, 20% off.
20% off.
Oh, you can lease this model for...
Yeah. Okay. So I will not be looking that up.
I'm
worried, even saying that close to my phone's going... Okay, I'll make you happy later on.
Japanese sex bots. There
Japanese
we go.
Sex bot.
All right.
I understand you were inquired about this.
Wait, at least it wouldn't be German. We'd get like a human centipede sex bot, like fucking just shit and blood and piss. And
we understand you want to be shitted on. Like no.
Oh yeah, it's strictly for the fecal freaks.
That's something no AI movie's gone into. Is we're always like, the fetish ones like that. Their whole job is just like, all right, I got to go take it into the shop to fill it up with the fecal matter.
Top it off.
Yeah, top it off.
Oh, God. Oh, how do you even... How do you even do...
This world's a wild, crazy place.
Fucking A. All right. We're having enough fun with this. Tonight on the chopping block, we're going to be talking about 2025's romance movie, Companion.
Yes.
Romance, yes. Well, part of it was.
Romantic comedy /
Yeah, no, this still was a romantic comedy. Yeah, it was.
I think Jack Quaid kind of carried the comedy part of it.
Jack Quaid.
I know.
He's funny.
Yeah.
Like, I mean...
I really liked him for The Boys, and he's just kind of continuing that.
Yeah. He's got that other movie, Novocaine, coming out. I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
it's like later this year. It looks fun as shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so... Before we dig any further into the film, please like, comment, rate, review, share, subscribe across all the socials. The man and his boys greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And so this fucking movie, about everything, like talk about EMP, every single thing in this fucking movie was electric.
Yep.
The service van, the cop car, everything was electric.
Well, it's all the near future. So
is it?
Yeah.
Like, is it really in the future? I didn't really get that vibe.
They in the near future. I think they weren't like, I think movies now have taken a very just sort of in the future. We're not going to give you a time, but because they borrow a lot from what we have on our phone just into a sex bot.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Like the setup of the app, like face recognition, say your name, put all this information, sign the contract.
Fingerprint scanner for reset.
Yeah.
So
it's like one of those things like in 10 years. So they've stayed away from the Blade Runner territory of flying cars and shit like that.
Although same core concept. We're dealing with like the same core concept in this movie.
Kind of Daryl Hannah.
Yeah, I mean, really? You know? Like, if you think about it, there's a lot of, like, when she gains full autonomy, is it really autonomy?
Guess
She only knows what she's programmed with.
That's true, but
You know what I mean?
They also program with her so much that
No, they do, but what I mean is you're still limited to whatever you were given as an option.
I almost feel like the way they approach this is almost like if you were to clone yourself, and then you're inserting all these memories, even though your clone just was born. But like if you're in that clone body, you don't know that.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that's kind of what they were saying with this is that they've inserted so much that like you just think they're memories.
Yeah.
You just think that they're experiences.
But the way they describe that, I really appreciate it because, Quaid's like, oh, those are just outlines. Most of our memories are just outlines.
Yeah.
Like we don't, like especially if it's a memory of someone we haven't seen in forever and there's no pictures of it. Like now we just got like a vague, like almost like a layer over a layer but slightly off. That's kind of what the image we see. You know what I mean? But there's an outline of like, okay, this is how it made me feel. This is where it took place. So it's like, that's not different.
It's just creepy to think that all of our memories could just be some programmer going, okay, so you're going to start a podcast and you're, hold on. Well, what's a good name? And like talking to us, right? Like, call it From the Mouths of Madness. All right. And it's going to be called Mouths. And that's all like being fed to me from a programmer. It kind of freaks me out.
Because you wouldn't know. We wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we're already the mindless machine that they want us to be.
Somebody's looking around and going, all right, good, yeah.
It's like the Twilight Zone episode where they just send out threats and like weird signals just to watch what humans do.
Yeah. God damn it.
Like, right?
We're going way too into that rabbit hole.
But, I mean, dude, this opens up a box of conversation. Okay, there's obviously the main point that's trying to get across because there's even a conversation between the one chick who's like how on Xanax the whole time and Iris where she's talking about like, he has to view me as a person. I'm there to fuck, there to be arm candy, I'm there to look at. And then she's like, look who I'm talking to.
But then...
Yeah, Patrick threw me for a loop because I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't expect that he was...
Oh, which is great when it's like, we're going to split it 4 ways.
He's like, bitch.
3 ways. He's like, the fuck, man?
Dude, I'm not giving a goddamn sex bot fucking $3 million. But yeah, so we got to start with that because that is definitely part of the story of like, and then like, you see how Quaid's character, was it Josh? Josh. I just saw it again last night for the second time. It's like, I think Josh. You see like he only gave her 40% intelligence. Like you see that some of the things he selected and it's like, really, dude? Like, goddamn.
Well,
I mean, okay, when he did get
for some guys, that's what they want is 40%. Just like, I know a thing.
Yeah.
But you don't want to have a competition at trivia night, all right? Like,
but then again, men asserting power. When he gets his phone back and gains control, right? He puts her down to 0% intelligence,
and then it's like my hand on fire. Oh, that hurt me a lot. Like, goddamn, it's fucked up,
dude. It's so fucked up. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it's like, dude, like even the texts talk about how like, oh man, I don't know, explain to me why people hang this thing up in their basement and torture for months.
Just like, shoot them.
You sick fucks. Yeah. It's like, just dude, like just because they're a robot. They think everything is happening to them for real. Like there is that conversation of like, you don't, like, does that make it okay because you're not doing it on an actual human?
I think that's what they look at it is that they get that thrill, but it's not actually quote hurting.
Especially
anybody.
if they bought it and they're not renting it. It's theirs. They can do what the fuck they want with it. And I get that, but it's like you're buying something that is a direct replica of a human.
But they know it's not human, so they're getting their rocks off on.
Yeah, but like this is like this is a rabbit hole conversation of like where does if it's something you're going to do anyway, are you on a higher moral ground because you just bought sex bots to do it to, right, and didn't do it to real humans? Does that make you any better?
I think the fact that this thing you're doing to has a reset button gives you the I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Taking it for service. Taking it for service.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn, man. Like, oh, sick fuckers.
I will give this movie props that watching the trailer, they tell you, hey, it's a sex bot, it's a AI, like, and I was like, okay, and that wasn't the main beats of the movie, is that she just goes, I was like, okay, that's what I appreciate is that they go, okay, we'll take like 10 minutes, and then here's a reveal that you already know from the trailer, and the major plot point is that she's being used to help Jack Quaid and that chick like get all this Russian
money that was from sod farming.
Which watching it the second time, like he's talking to the Russian dude. He's like, my hands are very dirty, you know, like, and like he's literally describing not dirty money as in I kill motherfuckers, I work for the mob.
But like I work in dirt.
I work in dirt.
I work in dirt.
And that second time watching, I was just like, that's fucking amazing.
God damn it. And there's a lot of fun scenes in it, right? I mean, like when she's altering her voice twice, when she fucks with it just to have fun, fucks up when she tries to drive away. But then when she finds his voice, I was like, "You fucking serious?"
Oh, one of the more genius ones is when the cops showing up and she changes her language to German because one of the features they have is they can't lie.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Fuck," and she's literally in the subtitles admitting like I killed this person. Like he's like, oh, I can't remember the Russian dude's name, like Sergey or whatever.
Sergey.
Yeah, Sergey. He's like, oh, you must be friends with Sergey. And he's like, where's Sergey? It's like, I killed him but it's all in German. He's like, all right.
Cool. Yeah,
all right.
By the way, that guy has been in a bunch of stuff. He was in that the Retaliators movie.
Yeah.
He was the main guy. He was
in Ozark.
He was in Ozark, yep.
And he was in this movie Alone.
He was in Sick. He was one of the killers in Sick.
He was the dad in Sick.
Yeah. It's fucking he's been making his rounds.
He's popping up and everything. Yeah, it was kind of cool.
I've started noticing him in older films too when he was younger, but he definitely when he gets younger, it's kind of harder to tell because
the mustache works for him. He looks like a cop with a mustache. Yeah.
So the overarching thing I feel like with this movie is it partly irritates me because like it is a rom-com, like it's a romance comedy slasher. Well, romance comedy, I wouldn't call it a slasher. It's like a sci-fi horror romance comedy because it's a robot. It's sci-fi, dude. You can't get away from that.
Yeah.
I mean, and if it's especially now that you're saying they're alluding to it's in the future of tech, based off current tech, that still falls under the umbrella of science fiction, right? So like, and I really thought about this the second time watching it. I was like, I don't like that the way it's written. You're rooting for artificial. I don't like that you're rooting for the AI.
Right, but you're only rooting for it because Jack Quaid is such a fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, well, like they're all shit.
I mean, because he
reveals
that he's the bad guy.
I'm saying I don't like being put in a position to like feel sympathy for something that's not real.
Right. I don't know if I was cheering more for the android or the fact that he was plotting fucking kill this dude, get this money, and he was fucking it up on so many levels that you're like, this dude like can't keep tripping into luck.
Yeah,
the way he did.
So I was gonna say is I got to a point in the film where I stopped rooting for the AI and I was rooting for his character to die.
Yeah,
like the second time instead of like focusing on like her, I was focusing on like his befuddlery, and that like that helps, right? Because like I don't agree with rooting for AI. Like I really don't.
But if you're going through her perspective, she again doesn't even realize that she is.
I understand that, but me as the viewer knows she's not real.
Yeah.
Like, she is not real. Nothing about her really exists except for the fact that she's a robot that goes in and gets topped off.
I love how she's tied up and he's like, no, I'm a person. There's a way. He's like, hey, what's the weather? She's like, it's going to be 75 degrees.
Which was something they planted earlier, right? Yeah.
And he's like, how do you all instantly know the weather? He's trying to reveal, put the mirror up.
Before he, had to just break it down. He was just like, no, like...
And even that, I've always know the weather. Like,
no.
People don't just always know
exactly.
weather, okay?
Yeah, right. And yeah, you're right. The way he fucks up after that was this he made her shoot herself in the head and the hard drive's in the stomach. And
I think the thing that works is that you see him mistreating and misusing and taking advantage of her. And then you got, Gizmo from What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
And he has his sex bot, but there is genuine feelings. And I mean, like they talk about his sex bot's an older model, and like you should change him. He's like, I can't do that. Like there's
he said, are you bot shaming me?
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like he has true feelings. Like to him,
he just says, I'm in love with a robot. Is that crazy? I'm like, kind of.
But I'm just saying. So you see the other level where Jack Quaid's like, okay, I'm using, I have a relationship, quote, quote, with this bot, but I'm not really in love. And you have this person's like, I love this person. Let's just go walk away, leave this whole situation. I just want to be with you. I don't care about the money. I don't care about all this.
Yeah.
So there's true feelings. So it gives you that other side of it.
True. I just still can't fathom falling in love with a fucking robot, dude. Like, I mean, and I'm not,
all the things he wants. He wants someone to be, laugh and
cook and
do all that stuff. Yeah,
all that shit. By the way, that's the guy from Smile 2.
Yeah,
that bashed his face.
Bashed his face in. Yeah.
There was a Valentine meme about that. It was like, I was like, you make me smile, and it's him like final form after he's done bashing his face in, and I'm like, dude, it looks so gnarly.
And I gotta give that actor props because he acted so like one way, and then when he gets reset and he becomes like, and like when he's coming down the road with the cop.
Oh, what he does with Homeboy's face, dude.
He's like fucking Terminator. He just walks up, bash, 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 kill. Like there's no like reasoning or talking. He's straight up Arnold, just killing the shit out of the cop.
So, question: they can't harm themselves either, right? Well, no, they can't. That's why she blew her brains out. But she was told to as a directive. He chose to off himself. Remember, he stuck the fucking cattle prod in his.
Remember, he was jailbroke, so
that's right.
All those things were taken off of him. That's how he was able to kill so many motherfuckers.
That's right. Yeah,
so he could also take himself out.
That's true. Duh. Yeah. God,
yeah, that's the whole.
I didn't expect that.
That's the whole thing. Is that this? You go, well, if you have all these dangerous bots, then how the company and just like everything else, there's a way to jailbreak and
everything. Anything electronic. That's again. You don't even got to like have an EMP. Someone could not like you that knows how to hack shit. We know people that know how to root shit. And then while you're fucking them, they could just take your dick.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be an EMP. It could be a single isolated moment. It's like, well, that's what you get for fucking a robot.
All right,
like,
just put
one's going to... Everyone like will be not going to feel bad for you because like, well, you shouldn't have fucked a robot. But your friend really was like,
yeah. And shut down.
Exactly. Like, oh, dude. I don't want to stick my dick in anything that someone else can control.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, a live woman can control. But if she's let you in there, let you fuck up bad, you're probably going to get to stay in there. I don't want someone to be able to hack in to the thing that I'm fucking and then control it. That's a better way to say that.
My biggest gripe with this movie is that you had an opportunity to fuck with you and they didn't take advantage of it.
They didn't.
Because you have that auto corkscrew remover and it should have gone right into the fucking eye.
It was still, that death was better the way it went. Because I never knew I needed a corkscrew. All right, I get it. I know.
I wanted the eye. I wanted the eye, goddammit.
I know. But you got to the temple was better way to go. Because it was just this, like, because the eye, it would hit, like, right here below the frontal lobe where it went in on the side. It's like, oh, no.
Yeah.
No. Oh, no.
You get a little chunk of brain coming out. Yeah. That was pretty fucking sweet.
And you watch him get dumb, like she did when he put the intelligence to 0, and then he falls over. You just see him, like, his lights go out, and the one eye start to fill with blood, and you're like, oh, dude, this is
the fact
awesome.
that she's like, go to sleep.
Yeah. So good, dude.
That's a good line.
So good. So that, like, you wanted him to die. So that you can root for that. Like I said, if you don't, the end scene, I don't know, like, he already says he has to take her in to get, like, maintenance done. Like, what the fuck? Does she have unlimited intelligence now where she can learn how to maintenance herself?
I guess that's kind of the setup.
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah.
The director said there's no sequel. If Warner Brothers wants me to write a sequel, it was Warner Brothers, right? I think, yeah. If Warner Brothers wants me to write a sequel, it's basically going to be her on a farm drinking tea.
Yeah.
Because that's where Iris is going.
Well, because everything from here on out is going to be like her living as a human.
Exactly.
Like, if you think about it, she's just had a new
she passes another version of her with blonde hair.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was, yeah. I will say the soundtrack was good. Her music, like Iris's theme, which is the one you hear all the time, was like, la, 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 la. Like, that's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Like, but it's creepy in like a Rosemary's Baby kind of way, not like Omen or Amityville Horror kind of way.
Whatever the song was they're dancing to, and you get to the end of the movie, and she's playing that, that for some reason that song works really well with that last scene.
When she comes back in and like he's like, "It's done, Patrick." Just starts playing the music. But the song they end on, I thought was a good choice. It's Sandra Singh with the Bee Gees in the chorus, and it's Emotion.
Oh yeah.
Like I heard, I'm like, I know it. Fuck yeah, I love yacht rock. Let's go. Like, I don't know. It just fit. It fit the theme of the movie. Like, it fit Iris because she's very like pastel, very.
Can we just bring up where she gets her name from?
Oh, dude.
I cracked up.
Like the day he gets her delivered, he answers the door to Goo Goo Dolls' Iris. Playing. That's why I didn't think it was that far in the future. Because who the fuck are there that many sad boys that are still like pining away to Iris in 2030? In 2035?
We're talking about like maybe 10 years from now.
God damn it.
I mean, it's going to be like that.
And like the first time, I'm not going to lie, the first time I didn't catch it, I didn't put it together. Second time I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn. My brain didn't want to. I guess didn't want to stoop down that low.
And that's also the level of how much importance he's putting in her.
Yeah.
Is he just named her after a fucking Goo Goo Doll song?
Yeah.
God damn. Like maybe he's a huge fan, or he just thought, oh, let me think of a name.
Iris. There you
Iris.
go.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah. Dude, that was. I got to say that our lead actress who played Iris, fuck, I forget her name. I literally read her name multiple times today, and I figured I'd remember it because I was reading just some interviews with her and stuff.
So much
she's
other
been
stuff.
in Heretic. She was in Boba Fett. She was in.
The funny thing is, the first time I really saw her was she's in Yellow Jackets as the
I haven't watched it. I know she's
young
that, but I haven't watched
version
Yellow
of
Jackets.
Juliette Lewis.
Oh no shit.
And I thought she got hired because her voice sounds like Juliette Lewis.
A little bit deeper at times. Yeah.
Yeah. And then watching her in this movie, I went, oh, she just talks like that all the time.
Yeah.
So she didn't try to sound like Juliette Lewis.
Yeah.
She just sounds just like her.
I've heard good things about Yellow Jackets. I just haven't checked. I have Paramount Plus though, so I get Showtime with that. So I should probably check it out.
Yeah, it's on there. So,
Yeah.
but she's been
Yeah.
in that. She was in Heretic. She's
Heretic. Yeah.
fuck. There's some other movie that came out a couple years ago. She was in. So she's just popped up in a lot of stuff. So
Yeah. Too recent though. I mean, Heretic was like October, November, and then this was January. So good for her.
I think we actually covered the movie, but but Stephen King movie, really slow paced.
Boogeyman.
Thank you. Yep.
Who is she in Boogeyman?
She's the main sister.
That's her.
That's her.
That movie was like 5 years ago though.
It wasn't that long ago, but it was.
No, I thought it was like it was like 2022.
Yeah. So
Yeah. All right. So 3 years. 3 years when you're young makes a difference though, because I think she's like 24, 23.
yeah, and Heretic, she seems really young. In
Yeah. Yeah. Which is fitting for a young naive Mormon.
that. Yeah.
But all right, folks, so that's going to wrap it up. I was talking about Companion. Before we give you our final review, please go to GRPodcast.com. Check out all the other shows on the network, as well as go to our links tab. We have a link to TeePublic that's up. It's where you can get merch on tons of different things. We do also have an Etsy store. That's going to be just shirts for the moment. So feel free to check either of those out. And also hit us up at lowdownbrown.gy@gmail.com. Let us know what you think about the film. Did you like it? You know, do you agree there's a lot of like other conversation that kind of goes past this film? I mean, there's a lot in there because
Yeah.
I don't know if the writer was trying to do it intentionally. Like again, the main point of the story is he's a bad dude, and he clearly like how he treats her. I feel like is how he would treat a woman.
But
in general.
But like I said, you see two different versions of how people are treating their
That's true.
Their sex bots.
That's true. It's really just Randy Quaid.
Not his crazy uncle.
Not his crazy
Jack
uncle.
Wade.
Jack.
It's funny.
Jack Wade.
You know, always talk about crazy uncles.
Yeah.
Jack Wade has a crazy uncle.
No shit.
In Randy Quaid.
It's crazy. It's crazy to believe that Dennis Quaid and Randy Quaid are related.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand.
But you know how you hear people go, "Oh, I got a crazy." We know Jack Quaid. Like my uncle's not even in the States anymore. And
Yeah, we had a chance. We got a glimpse of him at a con.
Yeah. Did he show up? I thought he didn't. He canceled the last minute.
No, he showed up with the one when Corey Feldman was there because Corey Feldman made a point to stop, take a break, just with his line hanging out the door, just to go walk over
Okay.
and say hi 2 minutes to Randy Quaid and then walk back. Like, dude, what? Like, I get it. You need breaks, but like, you had just like, I think it was 15, 20 minutes before that, he had just like came back from like a snack break. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but this is kind of what you sign up for. You're getting paid really good money.
Just a few hours more.
Yeah, you're good. But no, let us know what you think if you like the film. I can see how this movie people are going to hate too.
I have yet to talk to anybody that has hated it.
I'm not.
but, yeah.
I'm not. I'm just saying I can just. It's not going to be completely polarized, but I can definitely see how some people won't like. Like if they really focus on like the AI aspect of it. I can't. It's like I can't root for her. I don't give a fuck.
I
She's
think
a
if
robot.
they go into it and the comedy is a turnoff because it is just a lot of bumbling and stuff like that, then that would be turn off. But overall, I think I went into it. I thought the writing was really well done. I thought it flowed really well. And again, it didn't. The trailer sets you up to go, okay, we know it's going to be this way, and it goes, no, that's we explained that early on. It's a whole other plot device.
Yeah. So yeah, they've been really good with the twists in a lot of films over the last year and a half.
And everything that even when you set up, you go, okay, the Russian guy is a piece of shit. You go, no, he's actually a dirt farmer.
He's still a piece of shit because he thought he could just use someone else's sex bot. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, he cheated on his wife with the chick that also plotted against him.
But what I'm also saying,
I don't think his morals were there.
What I'm also saying is like, and then when the sex bot says no, you treat it like, you know what I mean? Like it's another example of how people are viewing the sex box as just something they can fuck.
Yeah.
Where they don't value that to it's saying no and you're about to rape me. They're not thinking that way. They're like, you're not real. You were created in a factory somewhere.
In his fucked up head, he quote got permission.
Yeah.
From the owner.
No, it was from the girl.
Right.
He said the girl was it Holly. Holly said it's okay.
I thought he also said that Jack Quaid's character said.
Oh, did he?
Doesn't matter.
But I mean, like again, also women would be like, oh, he's not really cheating. He's fucking a robot. Go ahead. I don't give a shit. It's not real. Like, see what I mean? Like, it's so much there with that.
But I mean, I just love the fact you find out that no, he wasn't a shitty mobster.
Yeah.
Like they just
he wasn't
money.
It wasn't blood money. Yeah. So if you can't tell, folks, it survived the chopping block for. I'm assuming I know for Hunter. We talked before, so it survived. I will say that it went down second viewing.
Wow, It went up for me on the second viewing.
It went down. I mean, I overall, it's a good film, folks. You need to watch it. There's a lot of commentary. There's a lot of fun, just comedy aspect. If you don't want to think about the other things outside of that, like I said, because the basic concept of Blade Runner and the whole conversation at the end, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like the things I've seen.
It's like Blade Runner, but relatable to this time.
Exactly.
And I appreciated that.
Yeah. So again, great conversation there. It's fun to watch. You know, it is bumbly, and I never need to see, or never did I want to see, his fucking O-face. That was horrible.
Oh,
dude,
God
that was fucking horrible.
The first time, it's like, ooh, I was like, wow.
What?
Yeah.
You should think he's being a dick, right? Because he's just like, go to sleep.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, this is great, and I'm so glad we did this. And like, after he just went,
maybe he was doing her a favor with the to go to sleep. Like, you don't need to program yourself that, even though you're supposed to be obsessed with me.
What if that was the link face?
Yeah. Yeah.
But hope you guys check it out. Hope you guys enjoy it. And until we talk again, embrace the madness.
Join us at GUIPodcast.com.